What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? YOTESLAYA here, bringing you a short little Borderlands 2 video for you guys. What I wanted to do today, I know many of you have probably already seen this, and will be put off by it. I am not the first to, show this. I think Morning After Kill was the very first that I know of that actually did it in my live stream a while back on Twitch. He actually mentioned that he did this video, and he's the one that actually showed me how to do this. So his link will be in the description. But what I wanted to do, I was just talking to a buddy of mine here on Steam, and he was asking about, in the raid of, or the, what is it? The new, right here, the raid on Digistruct Peak. You know how you get to it after, over level 8, and you got the guy, the final boss, it's like 10010111000, that guy? It's a pain in the balls to go all the way around this thing to actually farm for this guy. And he was saying, he was asking what's the best way to farm for some of these legendaries. And I told him, I was like, man, the guy at the end of a raid on Digistruct Peak actually drops a lot. And he's like, yeah, well, that takes forever. Well, I told him to go ahead and glitch it and get there. And he had no idea how to do that. So today I'm going to actually show you guys the glitch to where you can start here in the raid on Digistruct Peak. You don't have to talk to Tannis and work your way all the way around. You can actually start right here and pretty much go directly to the final boss, and then I'll show you how I take him out. So right here at the beginning, what you're going to want to do is like I said, guys, some of you may have known about it, some of you probably don't. This is for those that don't know how to do this. So what we'll do is we'll take our grenade mod off there at the beginning. That is just so our grenades will just be like regular grenades without the, like the perks and bonuses, and just be, just like weak little grenades. And you're going to want to grenade jump in this corner. If you do not know what that is, it's just where you throw a grenade, you time it right to where the explosion will actually launch you after you jump off. So you want to head over here to the corner. It's like in the first archway past the new U machine, and you want to head over here. You can see that this has got a little bitty corner that sticks out. Barely jump forward to where you're on there like as little as possible, okay? You just barely want to catch that corner. What you got to do is, my timing when I do this is to throw the grenade. It'll bounce up after it hits the ground, and then once it goes back down to the ground, you want to jump, okay? You'll see right here. So you throw the regular grenade, it goes down to the ground, jump, and it'll launch you right up here onto the archway, okay? You can see I'm right here up on the archway. Once you get up here, you want to head over here to the left and drop down onto this little platform. Now, it's pretty cool because if you're ever playing with people and one of you die, you can actually use this to get back into the arena itself and help your friends out. If you go down here and jump on this rock and over that way, you can get in actually somewhere over here, and then you can get into the arena somewhere over there. You guys can jump down here and figure it out yourself and see what you got to do. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys how to get to the 100111 guy. I don't know what his name is. I know, like, goes out to what the WTF, but whatever. But so once you jump down to this platform, you'll see these rocks over here. You just barely want to miss this ledge right here and then jump onto these rocks. You can, stand on these like you can see here. The next part, you want to head over here to this little wall. You can see the pretty much the surroundings here. You'll see this big rock right there, and then you'll see the wall, and if you look down, it'll just kind of look like that, and you can see the hole. Basically, jump towards this wall and hold. You can't go through that wall, but once you get down here, you will land on these sets of rocks. And then you can go through these rocks here along this ledge. Now, guys, this is probably going to get patched once Gearbox sees this video, if they ever do. So be prepared for this to get patched. But you can see right there, that is the door to get to the last boss. It's going to be closed, but right here is the last little area before you got to go to the final boss. So what you got to do is you drop down. You want to go over here and take out all these little enemies here, and that will open up that door over there. So I think it's pretty freaking awesome. I wanted to show you guys that. I'm going to go ahead and put my grenade mod back on, and I'm going to put on, what shield? Let's just go eeny, meeny, 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 meeny. All right, let's go with, let's do a big boom blaster. I got a level 8. Over level 8 of that. Let's see what we got. So let's just put this on. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but we'll roll with it. The only annoying part about this, I find this like little section right here, are the stupid little like guys that fly around, man. They're like so freaking hard to get. Like, what the heck are those? Those dudes, they're freaking, they're so annoying to try to hit, man. I can never hit them. I'm going to go down right now because I'm good like that. But also, while we're doing this and while I'm in this section here, I might as well just update you guys on the Krieg Let's Play. This week, my boys, they had some, I had them every day this week, and they had school and stuff like that. Surveyors, I hate them. but they had school and stuff like that, so I didn't really get time to play anything, but it will be coming back, and we'll be getting that rocking this week, bro. So if you guys enjoy that series, it will be coming back, I promise, dudes. I'm actually, the last couple episodes, if you missed it, dude, I was having a, oh, dude, I was loving playing Krieg, so I can't wait to get back into there. So that's just a little update on that while we're chit-chatting while I do this little section here. But, you know, I think this is pretty freaking awesome, because if you don't know this guy towards the end, I'm just going to go with W2F. We'll call him WTF because that's what his name like translates to. But if you don't know, he drops like a legendary almost every single time. At least he does for me. So, you know, if you guys are just kind of bored one night and you want to go for some legendaries and nothing specific in mind, you can come over here and kill him. Now, he's not too hard to beat. You know, I'm playing with my Gunzerker, so, and that's pretty easy. But, you know, nonetheless, I'm sure by now most of you guys can probably beast him. He is just a regular boss, not a raid boss or anything like that. So let me take out this little bastard. This is why I hate them, man. They fly around and shit. But, alright, so we got that going. I'm going to go ahead and get my Rough Rider out. We're going to go over here and put it to this guy and see what we can get. But he drops a lot of freaking legendaries, at least he does for me. He will also drop pearlescent weapons, stuff like that. I've heard that he will not drop the new pearl, so that kind of sucks. But, you know, hey, we've all been there, done that, farming for days, and it's kind of nice to just see some random legendaries every once in a while. But there, you can see the doors open. You just want to head over here and go up. I know, man, I apologize if you guys have seen this, but I wasn't going to make a video on it until the guy today was like, man, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I was like, I'm going to help this brother out, and I'll show him how to do this. So here he is, the 10011 guy, that guy. But all I do is just use my grog nozzle and stuff like that, and just, he's really not too hard, but you want to keep your distance. I'm using my money shot build, by the way, so, you know, that just, you know, we all know how overpowered that is. It's just freaking amazing. Now, the only time that he will really kind of screw you right here is if you get too close and he hits you, like actually makes contact with your body, he will kind of F you up. So there you can see it, dudes. We are here. He dropped some good gear. Let's see what we got. We won't go around and check all this. See if we got any legendaries or anything that's good up in here. I've not really seen, oh, there we go. We got a Bearcat, it looks like. There's the Feral Bearcat. It's a, you know, decent little gun. Overpowered 8. Dude, it's beast mode. He drops legendaries too. I've seen legendaries. Oh, what is this? What is this? Vladoff damage. I'm going to pick that sucker up. Use some of that Infinity swagger. I got the moves like swagger. But anyways, I know this was just a random video, and I'm kind of in a rush. I got to leave right now, but I wanted to make that video since he mentioned it, and I just want you guys to know as well that Krieg will be returning this week, probably tomorrow to be exact, and then we will rock out with that. And I've got another idea. I've got actually 2 ideas to keep, you know, I got an idea that involves the legendary weapons. Now that I think we're on probably like the highest level, I want to show them all as over level 8. I think that would be pretty cool and compare them to level 50s or my legendary weapon series that we did. And then I've also got another idea, so stay tuned for that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this little short video. Maybe you guys didn't know about that, and hopefully that helps for you. Morning After Kill, credit to you, my friend, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.